This weekend was a violent and shocking one for Jews all over the world, as the Jewish community was targeted in 4 separate attacks, from Norway to Rotterdam, Amsterdam, and Michigan. At CyberWell, we're looking at how the responses to these attacks are actually perpetuating additional violence against our community. What we saw is, despite the fact that these attacks happened in 4 different countries, the anti-Semitic response to these attacks is eerily the same. And it's important to point out that these narratives of anti-Semitism in the wake of targeted anti-Jewish violence is part of what's perpetuating the problem throughout the world. So CyberWell has been analyzing content in both English and in Arabic in response to these targeted attacks, and found that there is a rise in something that we're terming as conspiratorial self-victimization, or actually blaming the Jews for these attacks that are happening to them. This is often showing up accompanying accusations of these attacks being a false flag operation or a Mossad op, but ultimately the people who are being blamed for these horrific attacks are the Jews themselves. These conspiratorial self-victimization attacks are a very current form of anti-Semitism, but they are absolutely part of perpetuating violence. In the Arabic discourse, we're seeing romanticization, calls of praise for the perpetuators of these attacks. So between glorifying the violence and terrorism that's targeting the Jewish community and then turning around and actually blaming the Jews for orchestrating or setting up these attacks themselves, this is part of the anti-Semitic narrative online that's perpetuating the violence in a cycle against the Jewish community across the world. We'll be publishing additional data and analysis from CyberWell as the week goes on. Follow along here in order to be apprised of the latest data from online anti-Semitism.